Aquarius, how are you doing? This is G. Welcome to Allastrology. Let's talk about January. But before we do, we're going to talk about Venus because she had a birthday. Venus is a big deal, all right? Because Venus is our values. It's our money. It's our desires, right? It's how we receive money, how we receive love, how we receive valuables. Your ears are perking now, right? So I'm going to find out what area of your life that this happened in, because it has a 2-year cycle attached to it. Yeah, the Venus effect lasts for 2 years. And then I'm going to give you a card. Yes, another deck, a different deck of cards. Woohoo! It was a gift to the channel. So we're going to utilize this new deck for the new year. Makes sense, right? Yes. For Aquarius, Venus, new friends. New friends. This is your 11th house. This is group activity. It is the internet. You know, when we think of 11th house, it's social causes, social occasions. When you go out, is there a certain amount of friends? Not amount, but is there a certain group of friends that you hang with, or certain places that you go to? Some people have like a knitting club. Some people have, I don't know, give me some examples. What kind of clubs are there? I had a friend who would have a walking club. You're right, because she didn't like to walk alone, but she loved walking. She loved going in the woods. But she thought as a female, that might not be a smart idea, right? She was living in a new location, right? She was new to the place. And so she just thought maybe having others walk with is a great idea. So she belonged to a walking club. And come to think of it, she also belonged to a biking club, right? So give me some examples. What clubs do you belong to? And when we were in school, the drama club, the chess club, like there were all those, like the drama, right? But for those who aren't in school, what clubs do you belong to? And being social, could this include like dating? Possibly. I don't know. Is there a club on like for social and dating sites where you go to where it's like you can spend 2 minutes and you rotate? Because it's like meeting with a lot of people. It's not just one-on-one. It's not just solo. It'd be a quick thing, you know? So this is Aquarius energy because it's in your 11th house. Your sign. Yeah, you understand this, but it's Venus. Venus is feminine, right? So there might be somebody that you're meeting. Are you looking to meet somebody? Are you looking to hook up? Maybe it's more than a hookup, right? Maybe it goes higher than a desire factor because Venus is our desires. Let's be clear, but it can be greater than that. It can turn into love, right? But normally when you meet somebody and talk to them, you're looking for that spark. You're looking for that connection, right? And that's Venus. It's that whole like love at first sight thing. It's like, oh, wow. But it was just the sight. It was before the words at first, you know, and then sometimes when people start talking, you're like, okay. You know, you kind of like, that's not going to work out, right? So 11th house energy is different. It's different. It's unique. So your placement here, right? This is like Sagittarius. So it's like go big or go home when it comes to friends. It's like this person would have a lot of friends. Do you know a lot of people? And are a lot of them online? Now, these people are going to be people who align with social causes. And maybe not the exact same social causes, but there's something that has to do with like the same philosophy on life, the same beliefs about truth and freedom, spirituality and religion. Some of those things, yeah, might be together. For this placement, it can also be, you know, have to do with flight. Do you fly? Do you belong to a flying club? Are you a pilot of some sort? Like this has that vibration. It's Sagittarius, the arrow that flies through the air, the seeker, the constant seeker for adventure, and the placement of Aquarius, airplanes, the Wright brothers. Yeah, inventions, Leonardo da Vinci, right? Nikola Tesla, people and things, inventions, things that were created that helped humanity expand and grow and go beyond what they thought life could be. Right. Big time. So let's pull a card. I've got it. I dropped half the cards. They're saying to split the deck again. And they're saying to go like this. They're saying there's going to be one that sticks. That's right there. And that's the one. Oh, joy, right? Ready? Venus 2-year cycle. This means it's somebody you have soul history with. There will be an energetic bond, soul history and an energetic bond. Deep, powerful, This energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Keep this in mind, right? You can be this way, or the people that you meet can be this way. This would be totally for Venus energy. When we have Venus and Scorpio mix, it's usually something deep, intense, and powerful, usually masculine and feminine energy. Yeah, this is the energy we're looking at here on this card is masculine. So it tells me either someone's coming into your life who is a female, but who possesses masculine energy, or the other way, a male that comes into your life who possesses strong feminine energy. Which means you could have someone coming into your life who expresses both of them, a nice balance, right? But it's powerful, it's intense. These are friends, right? But because Venus and Scorpio are involved, there might be something physical involved because that's Venus and Scorpio, the lovers of the zodiac. Alrighty, let's move along. We're going to talk about the first week of January. First week of January, we have a completion and an ending, right? It's kind of like a closure. It happens in the sensitive, emotional sign of Cancer. Cancer is feelings, it's family. It does have some past energy involved, right? Soul history here, that's involved too, right? Nurturing, home, mom, nurturing mom, my emotional needs. So this is a completion. You might be getting over some wounds. Let's take a peek. Where does this happen for Aquarius? Sixth house of day-to-day routines. Health, day-to-day routines, could be job, could be projects, tasks, has to do with family. So are you a mom? Are you looking to be a mom? Do you have a mom? Think of all the things that have to do with mom. Do you want to be a mom? Think of all those things, right? Think of how it's in the sixth house of perfection. Yeah. Cleanliness, perfection, Virgo energy, sixth house. You have sensitive Cancer there, very emotionally sensitive. It can feel others sensitive. It can feel others' emotions, highly empathic energy. So people that you work with, day-to-day routines, this could be in your home as well. Keep that in mind. But there's some project, some task, some job that's ending, something that's completing and closing. Let's pull you a card and find out a little bit more. This is, again, feminine energy because it's the moon. Female, possibly just anybody who exudes a nurture and a warmth. This could be you. Remember, energy just is. So it's energy that we radiate or energy that comes towards us. You follow? Because it just is. It's what's in the space. So whoever's in that space, they're either bringing it or they're taking it, right? You're either giving it to them or they're giving it to you. So it's nurturing and warmth, but it's a closure. Now, for this card, they're telling me to take the one right off the top. Okay, that was very fast and strange. Let's take it. Another Pluto card. This speaks to the past big time. So this speaks to wounds from the past. Maybe you're going to be releasing some wounds, mother wounds, wounds about the family. Could have to do with your home. How was childhood? What happened? Pluto is saying it's time to transform those emotions. When Pluto gets involved, it allows the emotions to come up. But Pluto says we're going to do something with those emotions. Instead of being buried and in the dark, like you see at the bottom of the card, it's going to rise up, break through the surface, come out, and be the phoenix rising. You have free will. This is in the place of your sixth house. So this is your physical health, doing something for yourself, doing something to improve your health, knowing how your emotions are connected to your health, right? Seeing that connection and taking your power back. Pluto. It doesn't get more powerful than Pluto. It just doesn't. Nobody can beat Pluto. Pluto is indestructible. And you're getting Pluto to support you for this completion. Looks like something from the past, definitely. And Pluto's going to show you how to transform it. It could be through crafting. It could be from a new work project. I know something's ending, but Pluto promises a new beginning. Yes, your ability to transform and take a big leap forward and experience a rebirth. All right, now we're going to the third week, 21st of January. This is a new beginning. This is a new moon, okay? It happens in your sign. Yeah. You have a new beginning. It's at 1 degrees and 33 minutes in Aquarius energy. Yep. 1:33 on the 21st. So you know if it's Aquarius and you're doing the video, we're doing Aquarius video. This is your first house. This is your appearance. Something about your appearance, possibly your location, is changing. Now, when we say location, it could have something to do with your home or your work. All right. Are you getting a new department? Are you done with a job or a task and you're working somewhere else at the same job? Are you literally working somewhere else? Like you're going to a different location? Are you done with a job altogether? The thing is, where you appear, how you show up, and how you look at that place is changing. Maybe you're just changing your hair color. Maybe you're going to cut the hair. Maybe you're going to use makeup. Maybe you're not going to use makeup anymore. Maybe you're doing something different with your clothing. Like these are all first house keywords. Okay. Something with your first house is changing. But because it's Aquarius, it could be a little bit of a rebelliousness, but it can also be a little bit youthful, energetic and youthful, fiery and air, both. Because it's think of the rocket going up to space. Science did that, right? But it takes a lot of power to get it there, right? Think of the stars and how do you explore the stars, right? You're in a spaceship. It took science to make that happen. So yes, obviously science is involved. You're intellectually creative. That's Aquarius energy. You look like an intellectual in some way, but very unique, something very different and unique, right? We go through all the inventors in our minds. Give me some names of some inventors. I keep using the same names. I'm running out. I keep saying Nikola Tesla. I never even saw him except through pictures. I don't even know if those pictures are legit. Leonardo da Vinci. The Wright brothers. I have no idea what they look like, but can you think of some more inventors, creations that helped humanity advance? The airplane. Humans can now travel to another continent within the same day. Holy moly. Amazing, right? Right. Mass transportation, Aquarius energy, intellectual. New beginning for you. Here's your card. This time they're telling me I'm going to cut the deck. No, they're saying don't cut the deck. They're moving fast. I'm sorry. They said we're spanning this out. They said I can put down the last half of the deck. That's why they said not to cut it. And I see the card already. Like, because I see it. They've been telling me all day we're taking the card that sticks. Now, this is very good because this is more dreamy and fantasy, very creative. Neptune in the first house. Yeah. Yeah. Neptune says your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. Neptune is also about prayer and meditation and music and sound and movies, right? It's creating. It can be the backstage hand because it's the hidden, but it can be the director. Something creative can be poetry, right? Things that we're yeah. Are you going to be a captain on a ship? Are you going to be doing something that has to do with the ocean? That's Neptune, the depths of the ocean, diving. So if we're doing things like that, we wear different gear, right? Those things involve like almost a uniform. Are you changing something about how you look? What have you been contemplating? Something fantasy and dreamy like, because that's Neptune energy. And this is for your new beginning. Have fun with it, this tells me. Have fun with it. Don't let it stress you. Neptune supplies you with some flexibility. Aquarius tend to be a little fixed. It's a fixed air sign, right? They're like, no, this is the way that I do it. And that's the end, right? This is just the way it is. Or I don't believe it unless I can see it. I need the data. Neptune brings us faith and says you just got to trust sometimes. Trust in yourself because this is about your first house. Trust and believe. This is Neptune. Below the video, I'll have all the degrees for those of you who like to pay attention to the degrees in your chart. Again, if you don't know and you want to know, just comment below.